Hi guys, today we'll be covering 5 reasons why you do not need expensive bags. I myself have tons of bags. As you guys can see, there are a lot of bags which I reviewed, so that actually some of them are just sleeping in one corner, but I'll share with you reasons why all those expensive bags, sometimes I do not use them. Number 1, cheaper does not mean lousier. Having a cheaper bag does not mean it differs in quality. It could be just the brand trying to build the name for itself. All those bigger brands out there, I'm very sure at the start they do not price their items that high, but slowly as they build credibility and build quality, they price their items slightly higher. All those bags that I bought and reviewed, some of them are actually very cheap, but I use them really often, such as my Series Sling Lite. Number 2, expensive bags doesn't mean better for you. All those bigger brands out there are not catered to a very specific and small audience. They're actually catered to quite a big audience, such as maybe a camera bag user. Some of the bigger brands out there, such as Peak Design, some of their designs actually are not suitable for me because my build is slightly smaller. Whereas getting this Alicom bag is so much better for me because of my build. So does not mean that a brand who has very established, has a lot of products, all the products are necessarily meant for you. If your build is slightly different, if you have bigger shoulders or even smaller shoulders, some of the bags might not already have a good fit for you. So with that said, try out some of the bags before you buy them, especially those who are expensive ones. Number 3, the money you use for expensive bags can actually be used somewhere else. As I mentioned from my other videos, the money you could be using for lights, camera gears, studio equipment or anything else rather than just getting another bag. There's no point in having 10 bags sitting in one corner doing nothing than just having this one bag which you can use for everything every day. So having this 10 bags sitting in one corner, it will definitely deteriorate in quality due to dust and due to moisture and whatever not. So do use the money for something else. Number 4, if you seek something to help you to shock-proof your items, maybe some of the bags doesn't have a coating at the side or padding at the side and then it's weaker, you can just get a smaller bag to be able to compensate for the lack of padding. What do I mean by padding? Padding is this layering that's inside this soft thing that actually goes in between all of your items to be able to protect it from any knocks or any hard objects or things scratching onto your gears. So what I do is that sometimes I put my gears into a small bag such as this and then just put this onto my bigger bags. It works this way and this only costs about $20. Whereas if I were to get a new expensive bigger bag, it maybe costs about $300. Maybe the Nomadic line or the Peak Design line, it costs so much more. There are also other inner bags which has padding which is meant for photography, such as putting your gears and other stuff. So do check out on Amazon or whatever website you wish and you'll be able to try to find that. It probably won't cost that much and only a fraction of a cost of a bigger bag. So if you're interested in having smaller bags to put in the bigger bags, like I mentioned, I actually have a playlist right here, which you can see some of the smaller bags which I've reviewed. They are definitely cheaper than $100 and you'll definitely be worth your while. Number 5, unless having that bag has so much pros that it outweighs all the cons by a mile, then maybe you could get the expensive bag. So let's say the camera bag has this particular pulling in, pulling out function for it to be able to get your gears very conveniently, and none of your bags have that, and you help with your shoot as you are event photographer, then by all means go for it. So some of the people that would not need this are actually studio photographers or food photographers such as myself. We are always on a location and we are seldom moving, so there's no need to get fancy bags to help you to get access to your gears quickly when you can just lay it on the table and just grab it there. So do weigh out your pros and your cons before getting expensive gear. So with that said, some of the expensive bags out there have all these very tremendously new functions out there that other bag does not have. Some of these are just a one-hit wonder. For myself, I have some of the functions of the new bags which I bought. I'm just using the function for about a week. After that, I realized that I do not even use them. It's just a marketing gimmick to get you to buy the camera in the first place. I hope you guys like this video where I cover 5 reasons why you should not get expensive bags. Do leave down in the comments below what do you think about the things that I've mentioned here, and if you agree with me or not. In the end, I'm not saying that expensive bags are not good. I myself have this Peak Design backpack right there which I always use. So do consider some of the points when you get certain bags, be it cheap or expensive, but usually expensive requires a lot of resources, so that resources in this video I'm trying to say can actually use for other areas. So I hope you guys like these few reasons which I covered on why getting expensive bags might not be a good thing for you. Do leave down in the comments below what do you think about the pointers which I mentioned, and if you can point out different things which I've never mentioned before. Do leave me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet and you like topics such as this. I do also cover bag reviews and gadget reviews, so do click on my playlist to be able to find out more. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video.